Have you ever set yearly goals but have a difficult time following through with them and sticking with them when they're difficult? The 12-week year may be exactly what you need to finally be the goal-getter that you know you are. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Tiffany Shelton Merrill, neuropsychologist, published author, and founder of Mod Ambition. I post every week about how to plan, manifest, and enjoy your dream life. So if you're into that stuff, please tappity tap tap that subscribe button. So in this episode, not only am I going to give you a strategic summary of the book 12-week year, but I'm going to show you how to use your planner to implement the gems that are in this book. So let's not waste any time and jump right into what is the 12-week year and the best planner to implement it. First off, the whole premise of the book 12-week year is to shift your mindset from thinking about yearly goals to quarterly goals or 12-week goals. So the idea behind this is that 90-day planning sessions create deeper focus and a sense of urgency that you just can't get with long-term goals like yearly goals. The author says, "We mistakenly believe that there's a lot of time left in the year and we act accordingly. We lack a sense of urgency, not realizing that every week is important, every day is important, every moment is important. Ultimately, effective execution happens daily and weekly." If you're only planning using annual goals, this breeds complacency because you arbitrarily feel like you have plenty of time. Even envisioning meeting your goals at the end of the year feels so far out and kind of vague. If you think about the end of the year surge of productivity and working towards your goals you usually feel at the end of the year, this is because you know the end of the year is coming soon and you want to do everything that you can and that last push to get as close to your goals as you can. You can get that same effect by using a 12-week year and capitalizing on the urgency and the passion that comes with 90-day planning. And what's really helpful is every week counts when you're thinking about your goals in the sense of a 12-week year. Unlike a full year where you can afford to have a couple off weeks because it's a whole year, right? But when you're in the mindset of a 12-week year, every week counts. So that kind of shift in mindset is what we're going for. And the planner I'm going to share with you today is one that I created out of a direct need from my clients that I was working with implementing manifestation techniques. It's a 2-in-1 goal planner and 90-day planner, and it works perfectly with the tenets of the 12-week year. So let's walk through the major strategies in this book and how the Mod Ambition planner can help you implement them. The first step when implementing the 12-week year strategy is to create a vision. The authors of the 12-week year say to help you stay on track, you'll need a powerful reason why, and that's your vision. They say that you need measurable goals and a tracking system to keep up with these goals. So in the Mod Ambition planner, the initial section is a goal planner infused with achievement psychology and proven mindset strategies on effective goal setting. Specifically, as it relates to the 12-week year, the goal planner walks you through creating a vision, defining your why, and setting goals based on your own personal values. In the book, they talk about using your vision to create aspirational goals, which are the more larger long-term goals, and also SMART goals. And in the Mod Ambition planner, I like to call these moon goals and star goals. Your moon goals are the long-term goals, usually a year to 3 years, that speak to where you want to be in a very aspirational, larger than life kind of way. And then the Mod Ambition planner walks you through how to set SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. And these are going to help you get to those moon goals. And I also like to give a suggestion of making these SMART goals SMART-C, which means adding the C controllable, meaning that you set these smaller goals to be things that are within your control that you can take action on. And these more SMART goals are going to lead into the next step in the process in the book, which is setting your 12-week goals. In the Mod Ambition planner, this is the quarterly planning that you're going to do, where you're guided through setting 12-week goals informed by your moon and your star goals. Then the next step in the process, according to the book, the 12-week year, is creating action plans. So in the Mod Ambition planner, you do this by utilizing the strategic monthly, weekly, daily planning pages. It's really rare to have quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily planning pages in a planner, but it was really important for me to include all 4 of these types of planning and also the goal planner in order to help you stay on track with your goals and feel motivated along the way. So we can have these big ideas, but the planner really helps you implement all of that into action. And speaking of staying on track, the 12-week year heavily emphasizes emphasizes tracking and reviewing, and they preach meticulous measurement and tracking of two types of indicators. The first indicator that they say you should be tracking is what they call lag indicators, where you're tracking the end result. So you're measuring how much closer you are to that moon goal. The other indicator that you're going to be tracking along the way is what they call lead indicators, and these are those smart actions that you have laid out for yourself as part of the action plan. Within the Mod Ambition Planner, tracking is heavily emphasized, as psychology research has shown it's one of the most effective tools for habit forming and goal getting. So you're going to find tracking infused within the quarterly planning, which helps you track how close you are to those lag indicators. And within the monthly, weekly, daily planning, you'll be able to track those smart actions. So in the monthly planning, for instance, you're going to be able to track things like wins and challenges and review your larger goals. And on the weekly tracker, there's habit tracker to track habits that are supporting your moon goals, as well as opportunities to reflect on wins and challenges so you can learn from the things that are working for you and also learn from the things that aren't working so you can adjust. And then on the daily planning pages, you can specifically track your smart actions that you have laid out for yourself with a dedicated space for backtracking. So I find that really helpful as well. It's just that reminder to make sure you're on track. And if you're finding this information helpful, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me keep showing up to provide you the best information on planning, manifesting, and enjoying your dream life. Another huge concept in the book 12-Week Year is time management. They discuss 3 very important time blocks that you should be putting into your schedule. The first one is what they call deep blocks. This is when you'll be doing that strategic work, those smart actions that are going to move you closer to your moon goal. The second type of block is buffer blocks, which I have talked about on this channel for years. Adding buffers to your schedule is going to help you be able to more accurately plan your time and allow for the unexpected. The third block is what they call the breakout block, which is 3 hours each week to refuel, refresh, and not work. This block is dedicated to self-compassion and giving yourself a chance to re-energize so you can continue working. The Mod Ambition Planner is particularly helpful for this because it does come with enough space to do weekend planning where you can add in these types of blocks for self-compassion. Also, the daily planning pages in the Mod Ambition Planner, there's a specific section for time blocking, so that can help you map out those other blocks of the deep work and the buffers. The book also talks about 4 keys to successful commitments that I wanted to highlight because each one of these key aspects to successfully committing to your goals is directly infused into the Mod Ambition Planner. And these 4 keys are a strong desire, keystone actions, counting the costs before committing, and acting on commitments. So for strong desire, this is really going to be laid out for you in the goal planner that helps you connect with your intentions, your desires, and setting those goals. Keystone actions, also in the goal planner, you'll be able to set those smart actions as well as in the quarterly planning section, really divvy up how you want to achieve those more specifically in an action plan for your quarter. Counting the costs before committing, this is also infused in the goal planner and Mod Ambition Planner because you're going to be considering your values and your life domain so you can really estimate, okay, the cost of achieving this goal, is it going to line up with my values and the life domains that I'm trying to work on? And then when it comes to acting on commitments, throughout the planner is infused with ways to reflect on how you're committing to your actions so that you can take committed action, I like to call it, from acceptance and commitment therapy, where you're able to accept how you're feeling, learn from the challenges that you go through, and use that to continue on your journey, moving closer, taking the actions that move you closer to what you value and to move you closer to your goals. And I would love to end this episode by offering an intention for you this week. May you live an intentional life by setting meaningful goals and rising to the challenge of meeting them. Cheers to planning, manifesting, and enjoying your dream life. If you like this episode, please follow the podcast or subscribe to my channel. And until next time, namaste.